Hello and welcome back to my channel, The Happiness Coach. I hope you enjoyed my last video, and today we are back with 3 easy ways to shut down that negative self-talk. So you may have, the last video we had 3 ways to be happier, and it might have been five ways to be happier, and this time we're focusing on number 1, which is that to shut down negative self-talk. It is so important because we are our own worst enemy, and I'm pretty sure everyone here watching can agree with that. So how to do it? Okay, we're going to go through 3 easy ways. The first one being really easy to remember, 3 C's. Okay, catch it, check it, and change it. Okay? So you need to catch those negative thoughts first off. It may be you're doing them without even thinking, without even realizing. It's so ingrained in your psyche. It may be from trauma, it may be from past experiences, it may be from just parenting or whatever, wherever it comes from, wherever the seed was planted, you may have just grown it yourself. It's socially acceptable to be self-depreciating, and then that grows, that becomes a bigger issue. So we need to catch it, check it, and change it. So first, catch the thought, pay attention to them. Are they true? Okay. So when we've got hold of it, you can check it. Is it true? Now I say this because sometimes negative thoughts are there to help you. They're there because it may not be a great idea what we're going to go through. It may not be the right path for us to take. But 9 times out of 10 or 99 times out of 100, it is just negative. It's just our own self-doubt, our own negative voice. So checking it, is it true? Is it real? Is it kind? That's a great place to start. And then change it. Okay. So this is the big one because it's going to take practice. It's going to take practice because our brains are wired to focus on the negative because that's all we've fed it. All we've fed it is negativity, potentially. So there is an area of the brain which is called the thalamus, and it is a filter, and it pays attention to what is important. If you are neurodiverse, this is potentially where you don't filter things effectively. It doesn't filter out anything and you are overwhelmed. But in a neurotypical brain, the thalamus just focuses and hones in on what you've told it is important. So, for example, if you are going to go on holiday somewhere, stay with me with this, you're going to go on holiday or buy a car, and you look at hundreds of holidays, hundreds of cars, you decide the one, decide where you're going. Now, everyone's going there. Everyone seems to be going there. It's like your own personal algorithm. No one is going there more than they would have before, and there aren't any more of that type of car on the road. It's just your brain, your little thalamus is filtering out the unimportant stuff. So for whatever reason, it might just be the experiences of 2020 plus and onward, or your own life experiences, your brain is set to negative. Good news is you can rewire it. So you rewire it by changing those thoughts, by actually practicing self-positivity. Scary, because we're not great at it. So a good place to start with this, and this is point number 2, is to practice good things. Practice being gratitude. Practice gratitude. Practice being thankful for things. Practice enjoying things. Practice the joy in the small things. Practice and write it down if that helps. Use a journal. Have a mantra in the morning when you're brushing your teeth. Rewiring your brain to set that thalamus to look for the good things. The news, the internet is overwhelming with negative and bad things. The world is full of them, but it is also full of so much good. So when you are focused on the bad things, you're going to be negative to yourself. You just can't help it. Okay? So practicing that self-positivity, for example, as well, if your negative thoughts are about the way your body looks, for example, don't focus on how your body looks, because you're never going to like it, ever. Even supermodels hate the way they look. Even anyone that you admire, anything that we see is through a filter. It's not real. So what can your body do? This is a good place to start and kill that self-negativity. My body is great because it can do this. Can it do this as well as, say, another person? No. So stop comparisons. They don't help. Comparing yourself is a slippery slope. So we've got the 3 C's: practicing positivity and appreciating and telling yourself good things about your own body, about your own skills, and dropping comparisons. Okay, comparisons might come naturally. We are graded, we are overwhelmed with Instagram filters and how can I do things better, always driving to be better. That's great, do that, but don't try and be better than another person, because you'll always feel bad if you come up short. And it's like comparing apples and oranges. They're both fruit, they're totally different. So you are another person, this is a person, but he's totally different. Don't compare yourself. That will help stop the negativity. Okay, so what are you going to do first? Okay, drop me below in the comments. Start with catching it, okay, because until you start catching that thought and telling yourself it's not true, it's not real, it's your own brain converting reality into a negative blob, you're not going to be able to change it. Okay, and it's like learning a new language. It is not going to come easy. It is going to take time, and you need to give yourself time. You need to not set yourself up for another feeling of failure, like you're still having negative thoughts. You're going to, they're normal and natural, but these is negative thoughts towards your own person, things that are out of your control, things that you cannot change. It is the way you are. Okay, so if you can't change the thoughts, then be able to make sure you actually go and seek help from a health professional. I am a health coach, but I am not a mental health professional or a psychologist. So if you need that help, please make sure you reach out to a health professional just by calling the GP service and speak to somebody. Okay. There are loads of websites as well. I put some of them in the link below on my last video if you go and check them out. But a great place to start is just be kind to yourself. Okay, that can be anything, but just treat yourself like a friend. Okay, it has been an absolute pleasure to be here today, and I look forward to seeing you or see me in another video. Please hit subscribe and give us a thumbs up. A like would be amazing. Just drop a comment below if any of this is helping you, and I will endeavour to upload another video next week. But for now, take care and go and lead your happiest life. Okay, bye.